In Season 1, we won the Serie A on the final game of the season. And to start off Season 2, we're having a meeting with the captain, Di Lorenzo, to let him know our objectives for Season 2. And also to congratulate him on the season he's just had. But the objectives for this season are very simple. We want to at least get another top 4 finish. It would be perfect if we go back-to-back. But we're not going to put too much pressure on the team. And also, we want a nice run in the Champions League. Ideally, a semi-final to set us up perfectly for Season 3 to win the entire thing. Di Lorenzo seems happy with the objective, so no point wasting more time. Let's get into Season 2. This is what the squad looks like at the start of Season 2, but it will be changing massively. We're going to make some big changes to this squad with the £118 million we've been given. And the biggest talking point over the summer was, what does Osimhen do when he returns to Napoli? And I've checked out all your guys' comments and decided we are going to transfer list him. Osimhen will be leaving Napoli. But one player that won't be is Charlie Rodgers. Remember in Season 1, we discovered him in our academy. He's now up to 69 rated, 18 years old. And hopefully we can give him his debut this season. And breaking news, Fabrizio Romano has released that Rahmani has done an interview behind our back announcing he wants to leave if he's not first choice centre-back for Napoli. And looking back at this team at the minute, we actually have De Bast and Buonagiano starting. So, for that reason, we have transfer listed him. But not just him, because Juan Jesus is also transfer listed. 6'9 rated, 34 years old. No need for him. And also, a controversial one is Zambo Anguissa. We want a younger DM to come through. We're not 100% sure. We're more listing him just to see what offers we get. So it will be interesting with that one. And Osimhen, obviously, like we just spoke about, we decided he doesn't want to be here. So we are going to sell him and use the money to potentially buy a striker. Rahmani, obviously, he's not happy here. He wants to be starting, and we've told him we can't guarantee that. Lindstrom obviously just come back from off loan, and we don't really have a role for him, so we are listing him. And Billy Gilmour is only loan listed. We just want to get him some first team minutes somewhere, because once again, he's not going to be getting that here. With Zambo Anguissa, Lindstrom and Billy Gilmour all potentially leaving this season, the midfield might be a bit empty. So I think we could do with an out-and-out DM to then let Lobotka and Scott McTominay have a bit more freedom. And I think Nico Gonzalez could be absolutely perfect for that. 23 years old, 80 rated, and once again, it was from your guys' suggestions that we found Nico Gonzalez. So shout out to you. An absolute baller, could be perfect. Only 25 mil as well. And then we've got Carlos Baleba. Obviously, what a season he's had in real life. 21 years old, 78 rated. Very cheap once again. And finally is another youngster, is Alexander Pavlovic. 21 years old, 78 rated, playing for Bayern Munich. All of these look amazing. It's really shown you the direction we want to go. We want youth in this team. And we're actually going to change our tactics up. We're going to go for a custom tactic, change formation. So we have one DM, 2 centre mids, and go for a counter-attacking style of play. And the player roles are going to be looking like this. As you can see, the DM position is where we would quite like one of those 3 I've just showed you to slot in. And then we're going to have Lobotka on a deep line playmaker, but on the build-up setting. And then McTominay, I think we're going to settle with him on a box-to-box, but we might change it throughout the season. But the midfield's looking strong, and obviously the front 3 is very strong. We might be bringing in a striker, drop Lukaku to second choice. We're undecided at the minute. We're going to see how much money we get for Osimhen first. But the squad is looking very exciting. And talking about getting money for Osimhen, we've got 2 offers, 105.6 million and then 56 with Ellis Ben Seguir. But we're not really too interested in that one. We're more looking at this £105 million offer. We're going to go in to negotiate. And we're counting for another 10 mil. You know, every penny counts, and they're more than happy with that. So it looks like Osimhen is officially out the door for 115 mil. And he is out the door literally straight away. He didn't want to be here. We're not going to hold him hostage, but we are going to use the money we've got for him on a striker that's going to take us to Champions League glory. Lukaku had an unbelievable season, but we've now got more games to play, so we're going to need another striker to help cover the minutes. But it's not just him. Billy Gilmour has gone on loan to Brentford for 2 years, so hopefully he can develop and maybe be involved in our squad next year if we recall him. But after all that business, we now have £235 million in the budget, so I think it's finally time to deal with that DM situation. And we've offered for Nico Gonzalez, and they've countered, saying they want Rahmani and 22 million. So that works perfectly for us. And as you can see right here, we actually get a deal sealed for 20.6 plus Rahmani. It works perfectly for both sides. And with the wage agreed, Nico Gonzalez officially a Napoli player. I'm very excited about this one. Thank you to the comment right here for suggesting it, because I think he's going to be an absolute baller. These stats look perfect for the role we want him in, and this midfield is starting to look very, very nice. As you can see, our backup to Lukaku is Simeone, and we don't really want to be giving him too many minutes. So with the Champions League this year, the league, the domestic cups, there's so many games, we can't just settle with Lukaku. So he's going to drop to the bench, and we are going to bring in a world-class striker. Well, hopefully. We've definitely got the money for it, but can we get a deal agreed? And I think Sesko could be the answer to this. 22 years old, 82 rated. He is definitely one for the future. And if we could get our hands on Sesko, come the end of next season when it's, Champions League final time, he could be scarily good. And then Diogo Jota. I like this one a lot. Liverpool, he doesn't always get consistent minutes. So come to Napoli, mate. Come live in Italy and take us to Champions League glory. He's 85 rated, but he is in his prime at the minute. So it is going to cost us a little bit more. And then finally, it's just Victor Gyökeres. Because at the minute, if you are playing a career mode, how can you not scout this man up? 87 rated and looks absolutely unbelievable. But it's obviously going to cost us a lot to get our hands on him. But it isn't just striker that we're going to need. Because obviously with Romani leaving, our backup situation at the back is not very strong at all. And like I said with Lukaku, we have a lot of games coming up this season. So we've just taken the initiative to instantly go sign a centre-back. And I'm very excited about this. Trevor Chalobah has come to Napoli for £20 million on the dot. And he is going to be a fantastic addition to that defence. Look at him there. 26 years old, 80 rated, can also play right back, which is really important. And I think in the Serie A, he might actually be unbelievable. But as you can see, Sesko does not want to leave. The club will not sell him. He is too important to them. So instead, we've got a deal agreed for Diogo Jota. And just like that, with the contract signed, Diogo Jota is a Napoli player. This one could be the changing point of this entire rebuild. He might take us to pretenders, to contenders in the Champions League. He is that good. Honestly, 85 rated. The stats are absolutely unbelievable. And the biggest thing is, his link-up play is going to help us in that counter-attack so much. And with him in the team, with Gonzalez, with Chalobah, and now Jota, this squad has transformed over one window. And looking at the bench, we don't actually have any backup for Nico Gonzalez. So we've changed our mind, and Zambo Anguissa is going to be staying at the club and used as a squad player. Because like I keep saying, we have so many games this season. So with £124 million still left in the bank, we're actually just going to play pre-season. And if there doesn't seem to be any big changes needed, we're going to firm it for the first half and maybe make some changes in January. I mean, look at this highlight from pre-season. Nico Gonzalez pressing like he was non-stop. And look at this for a challenge from behind. Absolutely perfect. Then he carries the ball forward. And look at that. Gets fouled. Red card. Lovely work. But it wasn't all defensive work. As you can see, Lobotka intercepts there. Then Jota. This is that link-up player on about. Great bit of skill. Great chip over to Fatawu. And he is really starting to look exciting. Great ball in. Jota with the leap. And he's won himself a penalty. And guess who's going to be on it? It's obviously Jota. But the big thing is, his vertical is absolutely insane. It's going to be so useful in the box this season. And obviously from the spot, he steps up and makes no mistake and scores. So after a very successful pre-season, I think this squad is ready to go into Season 2. The bench is looking really strong. Hopefully we can give a lot of these players some minutes. Raspadori in for McTominay, I like that sub a lot. And obviously Garnacho is 83 rated, and he's going to just continue to grow. Our squad depth is insane, by the way. Look how many players we've got. And Rodgers, once again, hopefully, son, we can give you your debut this season. That'd be perfect. But no more changes needed. We're now ready to play through the first half of Season 2. I mean, one player that really impressed me was Trevor Chalobah. Look at the work here. So look, we lose the ball, and then Lobotka tries a silly skill, but Chalobah recovers on the counter-attack here. Lobotka, great little run there. And the Diogo Jota, what a ball that is, out to Fatawu. Now he's running through. This counter-attack style was really working in the first half of the season, and Di Lorenzo makes no mistake of it. Look at this, Nico Gonzalez, what a cutback that is, out to Di Lorenzo. Now Fatu's in some space, and he's found him. Look who's in the box, it's Jota, and he was an absolute poacher for us. Just like that, we're halfway through the season. Time to check out how the league and the Champions League are both doing. So firstly, the league. We're sat in 4th, but as you can see, from 2nd down to 6th is crazy close. So, it can change very quickly. We weren't looking that good on for the league title until literally the last game of the season. So you can't rule us out, especially not this early on. And then the Champions League, we're doing very well. 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. If you look at the teams above us, I would definitely take 6th place. And I mean, this team, oh my god, Garnacho is up to 86 rated. Buonagiano's up to 84, Mary 85, Gonzalez, everyone's just improving so much. But Garnacho to 86 is unbelievable stuff. And individual stats, Jota 10 and 4 and 18 and 4 and 3 and 6 in the Champions League. What a start. And then Fatawu 6 goals, 5 assists in 16 games. And the next one is the biggest one. Look at this. Nico Gonzalez, 5 and 5 and 18 from DM. He has been signing of the season, by far one of the best players in the entirety of Serie A. Garnacho has had a slow start, but his performances have been there, so there's nothing really too much to worry about. Lobotka's getting involved as well. The goals and everything like that is spread around. But Scott McTominay is having a really quiet season. Not a single goal in the league after scoring so many last year. It is a bit worrying. And with £156 million in the budget, we've understood McTominay isn't going to be there forever. He's not the best player in the world, sadly. So we are going to bring through a younger player to hopefully take his role next season. And that player is Profundi. For £10 million, we've managed to get our hands on one of the best wonder kids on the entire game. And look at him. 74 rated. Very good going forward. That's what we want in this third centre mid role. 19 years old, and he's going to grow like crazy. So with him there next to Lobotka and Gonzalez, it could really work, especially next season. But no other changes are needed. So this is the team to go into the second half of Season 2. Hopefully we'll pick up some form in the league and win back-to-back. But you're going to have to wait and see. Look at this for a highlight, by the way. Fatawu, 70 minutes, 1-0 down to Man City in the Champions League, and he bangs it. That is literally Messi versus Liverpool standards of a free kick. Unbelievable from him. And one thing for sure was Diogo Jota really got confidence this season. Oh my god, cheeky. And potentially the biggest thing of the whole season. Why am I showing you a lineup to a random cup game? Well, it's because Charlie Rodgers has made his debut for Napoli finally, and hopefully next year he gets a few more minutes because I'm very excited about him. And as you can see, we're not quite at the end of the season because we have a cup final to play in the Coppa Italia against Lecce. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but this might be our only possibility of silverware this season. As you can see, there's no Champions League final in sight. We're not sure how the league is looking, so we've got to take this one very seriously. And awful news, Garnacho has been injured for a few months and he's still got 4 months left until he is back. So instead, we're going for this weird lineup. We're giving Profundi a go on the left wing. I know there's Neres, but we have faith in Profundi to start and be a creative spark out on that left wing. We'll give it a go and I'll show you all of the key highlights. Okay, they've got the ball now, looking to set up a counter-attack. We're only 12 minutes in, but they've got a very dangerous attack here. And he might be offside. Well, he's clearly held it. And they've played out wide. There's a lot of space here. What are they going to do? Great bit of skill. They pull it back. Deflection. Mary maybe could have done better. But we're 1-0 down in the final. We've got to find a quick response. That was Fatawu. What a leap that is. Then Lobotka back out to him. He's played to Di Lorenzo literally 5 minutes after we conceded. What's Di Lorenzo? He's cut it back. Oh, what a save. Jota, I thought he'd scored. And he might, because it was a handball, not a save. Well, technically a save, but from the wrong player. That is very cheeky. And if you ask me, that should be a red card. I don't think he'll get one. But he has stopped a goal-scoring guaranteed opportunity there. And it's going to be Diogo Jota to step up 18 minutes in to equalise and calm all the nerves of the Napoli players and fans in attendance. Please, Jota, do not miss. Left corner. That's how we do it. We're back in the game. 1-0. No messing about. What a penalty and what a response. Okay, got the second half underway. Diogo Jota on the ball. Profundi's making a run in the behind. Giving the ball back to Lobotka. What can he do now? Once again, Profundi is making a great run. Can we score this? It's not a bad attempt at all. Okay, they've got the ball in a dangerous position now. They're in our box. This is not looking good whatsoever. They have put it wide. And with 51 minutes in, we need to step it up a little bit now. As Trevor Chalobah on the ball, what can he do? He's gone for a floater up to Profundi. He's won it excellently. He's been very impressive this game. Now Jota on the ball. He's played out wide to Di Lorenzo. He's probably offside, but it hasn't stopped. Oh my god, we've got to finish either that or Profundi, surely. They've got a corner kick now. 71 minutes into the game. David Neres has just come on for Profundi. Profundi had a great game, but we need some fresh legs on that left wing. And oh my god, we've got some space now. Jota, what a ball that is to Fatawu if he's on. And it looks like he is. Fatawu, 73 minutes in. It's strong goal, surely. That's how we do it. 73 minutes in, we're 2-1 up. Fatawu has been a star this season, and what a way to seal it. Great ball from Jota on the counter-attack. I said we're setting up with a counter-attack style of play, and it's just working absolutely perfectly there. Fatawu, what a finish, and we're now in the lead for the first time this game. Okay, they're on it with the right back now. They're playing it very risky, and McTominay absolutely loves it, and he's playing to Jota. They've stepped up for some reason. Can Jota get his second of the game? Oh my god, we've sweated it. We've sweated it. Jota 2 assists, Fatawu 2 goals, and that has to be the game done and sealed. 3-1 up. Jota, that's exactly what we signed him for. In front of goal, he's just got that different level of composure. It was an unbelievable pass for the first, and that was just a sensible pass to guarantee the goal. And we're 3-1 up. What a partnership those two have. And that is the game sealed with 3-1 victors, which means we get our hands on the Coppa Italia trophy. In Season 1, we won the league. In Season 2, we've won at least the Coppa Italia. We're still waiting to find out about the league. But what a game that was. Fatawu, Jota, take a bow. What a performance. And we're at the end of the season. As you can see, Mere was named goalkeeper of the season. And in the team of the season, he somehow didn't get into it. Not quite sure how. Goalkeeper of the year, but doesn't make the team of the year for that league. Not really sure. Tucker, a young guy for Inter Milan, has made it in. Not sure how. He must be someone's regen. And our only player is actually Fatawu. I mean, it is deserved. What a baller. But shocked there's no one else. But how is the league table looking? How have we managed to go back to back? That's the real question. Not this time. Not this time. We are in 3rd place. We do have more Champions League football next year, which is extremely important. So in Season 3, we can hopefully get our hands on the Champions League trophy. But where did we go out? Oh my god, we went out to Club Brugge in the playoffs. That's horrendous, that. That is unforgivable from us. So next year, we need a big step up. And for that reason, I need you guys to drop down below some suggestions of signings that can take us to that next level of team. Because this squad is very good. But clearly, we need it even better to be able to win the Champions League. Maybe Scott McTominay leaves the squad because Gonzalez was unbelievable. Lobotka's so good. The attack's good. The defence is good. But just make sure to let me know down below who we need to be signing. Because the individual stats here, as you can see, Diogo Jota, 18 goals, 8 assists. Fatawu, 13 goals, 10 assists. I mean, these are unbelievable numbers. And Garnacho picked it up. 10 goals, 9 assists in 28 games. If he didn't get injured, maybe we could have went on to win the league. You never know. Nico Gonzalez, shout out to the comment. Because, oh my God, what a baller he was for us. Lobotka as well. Those two in the midfield were a joke. Zerbin again off the bench does his part. Di Lorenzo. Everyone has done their part. But that is where Season 2 comes to an end. And Season 3 is almost upon us. And I desperately need your guys' suggestions down below of players we should be signing. So make sure to comment right now a player we should sign and a player we should sell. But if you have made it this far, thanks for watching. Drop a like, drop a subscription, all that good stuff. And I'll see you for Season 3.